As usual, I have a main account where I play. I will be streaming Ghost of Tsushima. I really have enjoyed this game quite a bit. We're gonna see 2 minutes, please. Can we, I don't know what the fuck's going on. We're online right now. That is good. Good to go. Stream manager. And we are going to send out the stream link, which shouldn't be that. Fuck, I haven't done this for like a while, so. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at this. Let's see. Going on with Twitch Stream Manager. There we go. But yeah, so we are gonna be starting Ghost of Tsushima, which is gonna be fun. And yeah, we will get started just as soon as I can fucking figure out how to send this shit. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. And yeah. And yeah. We'll see. Just a sec. I gotta send this in a couple of places. Me. Boom. Gonna be streaming some Ghost of Tsushima. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. And yeah, like I said before, it's going to be fun. We're going to be streaming, yeah, like I said, probably a long intro. I just need to get to my dashboard, and then we can start the stream. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, we're going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima today, so yeah. Obviously, I've already played this game before. I'm in the process of beating it on another account, so I think I've started Act 3 at this point, so, and yeah, we're going to be doing that. So, yeah, let's get to the difficulty. It's going to be English dialogue. Which is what I'm doing on my playthrough right now. Then there's subtitled English dialogue with English subtitles, Japanese dialogue with English subtitles, and then there's Kurosawa mode. I'm not going to do that because the coloring in this game is absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, Japanese dialogue with English subtitles. Let's go. Just have to lower the volume a little bit, so. I have no problem playing through this game again, so.
それが我らが道だ。我らこそ島の勇士 我らこそモノノフだ。では足立殿、奴らの息をくじいてまいれ。よっ。よく聞け。腕に覚えのものあらばいいでよ。なだ、チム2だ。
Yeah.
我こそは足立春信、かの足立義信が五代の末裔なり。侍！おまれなき者には情け無用。さあ、かかれ！火を放て！島を守れ！かかれ！
Let's go! I'm already pretty decently familiar with the combat. I mean, I'm like over halfway through the game, so at least on my current profile, I'm like pretty much halfway through the game. Oh wow, they kinda... okay. It's weird. Just a second, I feel like the game is a little display. Whatever. 80's fine. But yeah, we're back after not streaming for like a month, so.
あれが敵将確保できています。ここで決着をつけるぞ。
So I feel like they... So I'm gonna say I definitely feel like they prioritized English lip syncing over Japanese, because the Japanese lip syncing is a bit off, so... Well, technically this game doesn't really have Japanese lip syncing, it just has dialogue, but... But yeah. Just a sec.
我が名はコト、フビライの糸、チンギスの孫だ。聞け、お前は戦士だ。そうであろう。生涯を丹念に明け暮れ、勝てぬはずの戦に全て打ち勝ってきたのだ。だが己が刃を研ぐ間に我らの手はずは整った。学んだのだ、この国の言葉、しきたり、信仰、どの村を飼いならし焼き払う顔な。今一度己に問う侍よ、我に下るか。
Good, by the way, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that a little bit more ways in the game. It's really, really good.
いかにしてここへ。
Okay.
もう子供。誰かが俺をかくまってくれた。その者が立ちを。
I'm not really vibing with with the English language. I'm not really vibing with shit. Lose any unsaved prog. Ah, fuck. I have to reload the game just to. Wow, that's kind of dumb, but whatever. Anyway. Okay, there we go. I wasn't really vibing with the Japanese thing all that much. I'll probably do that on like a different play. I'll probably do that on a different playthrough though. So for my current playthrough, I am doing more of the ghost playstyle. I'll probably still do a lot of the ghost stuff. Ah, shit. I'll probably end up still doing a lot of the ghost stuff in this game, so. The sink. The sink, what do you mean? Let's see. Huh. What do you mean the sink?
Someone was sharpening their blade. A warrior. My armor.
Oh, for the Japan. Oh, yeah, yeah. The lip syncing is a little bit off on there, so yeah. I wasn't really vibing with the Japanese dub there for a sec, so I switched it back to English. So the lip syncing should be back to normal. They kind of turned it on for like novelty purposes, cause you know it's a fucking game set in Japan, so obviously I wanted to have the Japanese dub there, but it wasn't really vibing with me, and the lip sync was kind of off, so.
How are your wounds? Can you run?
So they definitely prioritized English,
Where's my sword?
which isn't bad. It just would have preferred them to sync it to Japanese as well.
Please, hide.
It's still a good game though.
Don't hurt me!
Shield Lumini! Rise!
Jesus. Yeah, I think he was already dead by the stab in the neck, but okay.
I'm Yuna. You want your sword? Follow me.
And then this is where we learn about
Long
stealth.
enough for the Mongols to conquer half the island.
Well, not stealth killing, because that's a little later.
Shh. Not now.
Not too far. Oh, shit. So we just follow her.
This way.
It's pretty much impossible to fail this unless you're, you know, actively avoiding following Yuna.
There's nothing we can do for her.
But I can save the others. Lord Shimura was with me on the battlefield.
Jito? Forget him.
Yuna, wait.
It's a really good game, though.
Lord Shimura is my uncle.
You're Jin Sakai? The Jito's nephew?
I have to know. Did he survive?
I think so. The Mongols took him prisoner.
Where did they take him?
East, along the coast.
Toward Castle Kaneda. They must be holding him inside, celebrating their victory. I could take them by surprise.
You'll be killed.
Or I'll rescue Lord Shimura. Then help him drive the Mongols into the sea.
He can contact the Shogun. Call for reinforcements.
I didn't nurse you back to health to watch you throw your life away.
Why did you say?
I couldn't leave you to die. I need your help.
Lord Shimura can help our whole island. And he's the only family I have left. Let's move.
But yeah, well, in my current playthrough right now, I'm doing more of the ghost stuff. So I'll probably, cause I like the combat in this game, I really do. But I'm more of like a stealth person, so. Because I just enjoy the ghost gameplay so much, so.
Taking slaves, killing the weak.
Not that I don't like the samurai gameplay, I just prefer playing as the ghost.
Move.
Clear the road. If we cross, someone's bound to see us.
I'll take that chance.
Wait, the cart.
So this game has like two routes, like samurai and ghost. I do believe they ultimately, I do believe they ultimately end in the same path, but it kind of lets you. It's not like the story is different or anything, because I don't think it is. At least from what I've noticed, the story isn't too different playing as a samurai versus a ghost. But I think there is like. I think there is like maybe like one difference at like maybe the end of the game or something like that. So it's not like too impactful. It's not like an Infamous type thing where you're taking two different routes. Because this game does force you to play as a ghost in certain missions, so otherwise you'll fail the mission. So the game does force you to play ghost a few times, so. Which isn't, it's not a complaint. I like the ghost gameplay, because, you know, that, but I mean, if you're going, like, trying to be as much of a samurai as possible, then yeah, the story's not going to make that very easy, but.
Search the house. We'll answer for this.
Maybe they hid your katana inside.
But it's not a complaint or anything. I do like, I would have preferred to see more than one route, because I don't think there is two routes. I think it's pretty much just like one singular story regardless of whether you play the samurai or the ghost, because like I said before, the story does force you a couple of times to play as the ghost, so because you have to do things like tailing and you gotta do like stealth stuff and like this right now. But, you know, obviously later in the game there's, like, forts and stuff that you have to infiltrate without raising the alarm and killing off guards silently. Enter Taurus. Oh, shit. I was not paying attention there. There we go. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. Like, aside from the story stuff, the game does actually let you, like, have freedom in what you want to do. So, like, you'll have, like, you'll see later, there's a standoff mechanic in this game, or you, like, you'll see it later. But it's really, really fun if you want to play as a samurai.
Nephew to the great Lord Shimura.
But outside the missions and stuff.
Your enemy is no match for you.
Yeah, there are duels in this game.
You still lack control.
I've done a couple of them. I've done actually quite a few of them in the current in my current save that I have on my other profile. I'm like, I think at the very beginning of Act 3, so I'm almost done the main story, but I'll probably finish that at some point.
I know how to fight.
I probably won't finish it on stream, but
To master your blade, you must first control your emotions.
I can do that, Uncle.
Show me.
I'll probably archive this stream later on my YouTube channel to upload that, so, cause these streams will go away after like 2 weeks anyway, so.
Try to strike me.
Yes, Uncle.
Attack! I am ready.
There.
Well done. If you'd fought like that, your attacker would not have bruised you so easily.
It wasn't a fair fight.
It's a good game. It really is, though. I really do enjoy this game a lot, so.
He'll use every dirty trick he knows. How will you defend yourself?
That would be...
I'll kick dirt in his eyes.
Ah, shit. I picked the wrong option there.
See how big he feels with a
Fuck.
mouthful of blood.
A small victory.
I hate that about Twitch. I wish VODs stay longer. Yeah, I wish they did too. That's why I've started archiving my streams on YouTube. I have a playlist of the streams that I've done. Well, at least the ones that are archived on Twitch compared to the ones that I've actually streamed on YouTube.
Break my block with a heavy attack, then strike quickly.
There we go. I had to relearn that a couple of times.
Hold your blocking form. Fine block. Good form.
Yeah, blocking in this game like does fucking nothing. You're just gonna most likely parry.
Find your resolve and fight through the pain. Good.
Yeah, this is your health. This is your resolve meter. Draw on your resolve to heal and perform other special abilities. I already know this. Gain resolve by killing enemies, parrying attacks, or using other advanced skills. It's like
It's time you learn to parry. Wait for
Yeah,
me to
I already
make
know
the
how to
first
parry.
move. Once I strike, block my attack. Don't block too early. Fine parry.
That's a late parry.
You must parry
Ow.
before I strike. Good form.
Yeah, parrying's gonna be really good in this game later. You'll
Need to catch
again
your
you'll
breath.
see about that. It's gonna be
It
fun.
would take more than a child
It'll be
to get the
fun.
wind out of me. Now then, let's see you defend against a spear. Dodge my spear, then follow up with a counterattack. Good reflexes. I am vulnerable after attacking. Excellent counter. Remember, dodge, then counterattack. Excellent dodge. You have a small opportunity to strike. Use it.
There we go. Oh, Final Fantasy VII looks a lot better than yeah. Yeah,
For these lessons, Uncle.
I'm kind of taking a break from Final Fantasy for a bit. I wanted to get back into streaming. I thought it was a good idea to
Let's make this interesting.
stream Ghost of Tsushima. So since I've had this game for about a week and a half, so for about a week.
Very good, Jin.
Yeah, this is easy, by the way. Just stagger the shit out of him, and then just get in those hits. There. That's easy. All you gotta do is stagger him, and you get in a shit ton of blows.
Before we eat, I have one last question.
Yeah.
For generations, our families have lived by a code. Tell me the virtues that guide us.
Loyalty to our Lord. Control over our emotions. And
You know this.
honor. To fight bravely and uphold
Ah,
the legacy of Clan
okay. Yeah, the only option is the stairs. Don't. I probably should have been paying attention to that.
You have a good heart.
Like, yeah, I accidentally took the elevator instead of
We
the
must show
stairs.
everyone that we serve our Lord with courage, integrity, and self-control.
You say that like it's easy.
It's never easy, Jin. I struggle with it every day. But we must set an example for our people by remaining true
God,
to
these
our
cutscenes are beautifully done. Really, I really enjoy them in this game.
That is the meaning of honor.
Also, I like how this game's not trying to go for like super realism graphics like that game and Red Dead Redemption 2. It's not trying to go for that. It's kind of like a semi-realistic graphic style, and it really goes well with the color and the lighting of this game. It's really good. It's not trying to be like super realistic, which is nice. Yeah. And there you go. I was just waiting for him to strike.
You found your sword.
Where can I find a horse?
The stables
Shall I
are
end the stream early with The Last of Us 2 memes? Nah. That's fine. I mean, I don't think we're in Konami's stream anyway, so we could probably just end up shit talking the game if we really wanted to. Definitely, hopefully it doesn't win Game of the Year. I think Ghost of Tsushima is definitely most likely going to, which would be good. It's like either that or Cyberpunk, which are probably going to win Game of the Year. Which I wouldn't be upset by because I do plan on buying Cyberpunk when it comes out. Hopefully close to its release, so. Yeah, I've been waiting for a lot of Fat Geralt meme videos.
Face me, invader!
Yeah, there is range combat in this game. You get a bow. You get a bow a little bit later, so yeah, there is. Yeah, see, this is the problem that a lot of people have with this combat system is that it doesn't have like there's a bit of tracking issue sometimes, but I don't really notice it all that much. Especially when you get later into the game, it doesn't really matter all that much. I don't think the game really needs a lock-on system. I don't think the game really needs a lock-on system. Because it's supposed to... Yeah. Yeah, it's just trying to teach you about the lock-ons. It's just trying to teach you about the combat. Also, later you can swipe right on the D-pad to put away your sword, so... But it doesn't let you do it here for some reason, so... Actually, it doesn't let you use the it doesn't let you use the touchpad at all in this section. Come on. Where are you going? Oh, there we are. God, I really like the look of this game.
more guards.
Don't let anyone escape.
Yeah. Wow, you just got shot in the back there. Oh my god, we need heal. I am really bad at parrying, apparently. I swear to god I'm not this bad in my save file. It's the beginning of the game, so... I swear I'm not that bad.
They said all the samurai were
The
dead.
closest to a lock-on I know of when it comes to sucker punches, yeah, auto aim and sky, and yeah.
Go. Stay off the roads. And guard the
Yeah,
sun with
sucker
your life.
punch games usually don't have lock-ons from what I remember, so...
You risked your life. for
Also,
them.
I don't really think Ghost of Tsushima really needs a lock-on system, but it couldn't hurt to make the responsiveness of its
They're not the only ones
combat a little bit better. But like I said, when you're later in the game, you don't really notice it all that often.
That's why you saved me.
Taka is my only family.
And Lord Shimura is mine.
Please, I just want my brother back.
I'll help you find him after I save my uncle. I promise.
I'm coming with you. Stables are just up ahead.
But yeah, like I said, I really have almost no complaints about this game. Like the complaints that I have about this game are very minimal. Because I enjoy this game a lot, so. Later in the game, you'll get different stances to deal with different enemies. Like for now, you have the stone stance, which is your current one.
Samurai horses. Few we didn't take into battle.
Lucky for them. And us. Which horse do you want?
So I took the black one on my own, on my playthrough that I'm doing now. Whatever. We'll take the generic white horse
Easy.
that everyone uses in their playthroughs. Yeah, we'll do Nobu.
Trusty companion.
Yep. Yeah, no, I don't have commands set up in chat. I kind of already did that. And I got a trophy. Probably should have. Yeah. I probably actually do need a drink of water at some point. So. But here we go. And yes, I named him Nobu because I know a lot of people like to name him Sora, so
we could cause a distraction.
A little bit different, so.
We walk in the front gate. Khotun Khan set fire to our best swordsman. Humiliated my uncle. Butchered the warriors of Tsushima.
I took the black one on my playthrough and named it Kage, so.
They got your friends killed.
That's what the Mongols will think. But this time, I'll strike first. Wait here until I finish things.
Yeah, and then here you go. This is the standoff mechanic that I was talking about. When approaching enemy territory, you can challenge foes to a standoff. Once your enemy approaches, hold triangle. As soon as they attack, release it to defeat them in one deadly strike. My own hydrate meme reminded me that I needed water. Yeah.
I've come for Lord Shimura.
So I think the max that you can increase your standoff streak to is 5. There you go. Now. There we go. It gave me enough time to parry that. Yeah, there you go.
You did it.
Don't sound surprised.
This game isn't depressing enough. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that a few days ago. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean by not depressing enough? Like, because it's not The Last of Us 2, it has to be depressing? Like, no. Man, I suck at combat sometimes. I blow at the combat sometimes. Yeah, she's kinda helping. Oh, shit. There you go. Get more resolve.
We can't keep going.
I have to. fall back.
Alone?
Keep the path clear. When I find Lord Shimura, we'll need a quick escape.
I'll get the horses ready.
Do it.
I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like
If I'm not back
people
soon,
are just
run
like,
for the forest.
some people are just really mad that people prefer this game over The Last of Us 2, and for good reason, because this game is actually good. Yeah, not every game needs to have a happy ending. You're just salty that the game didn't go the way you wanted it to. This other game isn't depressing enough. Why didn't it go the way I wanted to? Yeah, basically in a nutshell. Because these are the same people complaining that the game didn't go, or that others didn't get the game they wanted. But then these people are like, oh yeah, why didn't I get the game that I wanted? Because I wanted this game to be depressing. Why wasn't that? It's like, yeah, now they know how the people that were complaining about The Last of Us 2 story feel. For firing arrows, Mongol archers will call out and signal their allies to duck. Yeah, I already dodged it. I dodged it before the prompt even came up. I was like, ah, okay. Is that from a game journalist? Nah, yeah, most of them have been from a couple of game journalist outlets. Some of them have just been from salty people on Twitter and all of these other places. I don't take Twitter very seriously anyways, because the people on Twitter are the kind of people to get offended about literally everything, so...
Looking for me?
Yeah, but it is based on things people have actually said. It's not a direct quote, but it is based on things people have actually said, which is ridiculous. Oh. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. And there you go. I don't even think you're supposed... let's see.
I am Jin Sakai, nephew of Lord Shimura.
Yeah.
I have come to avenge his honor.
You're supposed to fight this guy. Oh yeah. If I want to be depressed, I'll remember Depression Quest exists.
Your uncle has told me much about you, Jin Sakai. I will show him his nephew, broken and humiliated, begging to join the Mongol
Yeah, I avoid
Empire.
Twitter enough that I don't have an account. Yeah. I took like a week and a half off Twitter, so... I think it was like a couple of days or so.
Is your
like-
time, Lord Sakai.
I came back, I think, like the day or two after I got Ghost of Tsushima, which I think was on Tuesday. So I've had Ghost of Tsushima for almost a week, so... And I'm actually almost done the game, which is surprising. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to win this boss fight. I don't think you are. You're not supposed to win this. Ow! Yeah, see, that's why he does so much fucking damage to you, so I don't even know why I'm wasting my resolve trying to even attack him. You can, like, stagger him and all of this stuff, but you can't, like... I've seen people actually be able to drain all this guy's health. Nothing happens. So it's just completely pointless. Yeah, just kill me. Yeah, no. I don't think I'm that skilled enough to win this fight with the shit that I have now, so...
Show your uncle.
You can't even win this fight anyways, because I've seen people literally get his HP down to 0 and nothing happens. He just continues fighting, so... You're supposed to lose this. Yeah, I would have liked an alternate cutscene too. I would have liked an alternate cutscene if you won. But, yeah. Like, maybe it's just like the secret ending, the game just ends there, like nothing else. Like, if you're skilled enough, you could just beat the game in like 30 minutes. Yeah, it's still in the same way, but he... Ah, okay, yeah.
Help me.
Yeah, this game's cutscenes are really well done. I really like them. And the fact that it's not trying to go for hyper-realism like The Last of Us 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2 in terms of its graphics. It's actually quite refreshing because the colors and lighting really work with this type of art style, so... Yeah, at least it isn't like the first, like, yeah, at least it isn't like the first fight in Final Fantasy 2 where if you win, the game just goes back to the title screen. Let's see.
The whole island has come to mourn your father.
But yeah, that's what I like about this game. It's not trying to go for like hyper realism, but the graphics still look absolutely gorgeous. Because the color and the lighting really do this game a lot of justice.
Your mother, the birds in the trees.
Yeah, good art style is also generally better than hyper realism because it tends to age. Yeah, it tends to age better. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the hyper realism in Red Dead Redemption 2 and stunning, but that's probably the only bonus I'll ever give the game. That's probably the only compliment that game will ever receive from me, and maybe the soundtrack, but that's it, really. In terms of its story, not very good. Gameplay is pretty much the exact same as the last game, so... Like, it doesn't have to be groundbreaking, but, like, the only thing they really added in The Last of Us 2 was the ability to prone, and that's, like, it.
You are samurai.
He died because of me.
Yeah, case in point, Crash Bandicoot versus Metal Gear Solid on PS1, yeah.
He's a warrior's death. Now you...
Yeah, didn't Red Dead Redemption 2 have a revenge story? Kind of. It was, a little bit near the end. Both of them kind of did. That was mainly the epilogue, though, for both Red Dead 1 and 2.
He is always with you.
And yeah, it was the first game as well. But I should probably shut up during cutscenes.
You will come to my fortress.
Oh, the gameplay added was the ability to prone. Sounds like a certain other Naughty Dog game. Yeah. Oh.
Lie to your father.
Like, I'm not saying they need to, like, reinvent the wheel with their gameplay or anything, but at least change it up a little bit more than it was in the previous game. I mean, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 kind of had the same problem, but at least, like, they tweaked and, like, rearranged shit and actually made the combat a little bit better. Like, the gameplay still is kind of, like, janky and kind of is a little bit dated in my opinion, but overall I still think it's fun to play. Red Dead Redemption 2 is still a great game regardless of its clunky gameplay. Which is pretty much like one of the only complaints that I have about Red Dead 2 is its clunky as shit gameplay. Because it feels dated. Which is surprising because Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018 and it's almost 2 years old. And yet it still feels like playing a game from 2009. Yeah, can't wait for The Last of Us 3 where we get to see Abner, hunt down Abby for killing his horse in the last game, then you play him for 50 hours or about half of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I think my problem with that is that they try, like, way too hard to get you to like Abby after what she does and how disrespectful his death, or Joel's death, is completely done. He gets completely screwed over. He's only in the game for, like, the first 5 minutes. Like, you play for him for, like, 5 minutes with, like, 2 hours of just him in the background doing fucking nothing. It's like they could have at least treated his death a little bit better and not disrespectful as hell, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not even going to play the game anyways, but I've already seen the full story and the way it plays out, and it just looks bad, so
Jin,
I'm not even going to bother playing it.
I found Lord Shimura. I could have saved him, but the Khan was there. I failed my uncle.
at least you're in one piece.
I swore to protect this island with my life. But now the Mongols have stolen our home, killed our samurai.
You forgot what it's like to fight someone stronger than you. To feel weak. Sometimes when you're staring death in the face, you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
The Khan expects to fight a war against the samurai. He will anticipate our every move, unless we find new ways to surprise him. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura and retake our home.
You'll need some help.
Riders.
The Khan's attack dogs.
There's too many of them! Hide in the grass!
Yeah, you mean you don't like melee combat that consists of 2 buttons over and over again? Well, you try to start to question why punching a zombie in the mouth is a good idea. Oh shit. Okay. Need to... There we go. Get my mic a little bit.
They must be searching for you.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing with the game. Yeah. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things, biggest shames about The Last of Us 2 is that it makes it hard to even recommend the first game to somebody who hasn't played it. Yeah, that's the thing, because the first game is really good. I really do like the first game a lot, but man, did they mess up the story so much in the second one. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... I mean, if it ends up winning Game of the Year, I think that'll just, like, it's like,
Nice.
okay, was like, okay, like, divisive game wins Game of the Year. I mean, I guess it's not the first divisive game to win Game of the Year, but whatever.
I'm not leaving.
I mean, I'm not gonna be happy, because I'd rather prefer Cyberpunk or Ghost of Tsushima to win Game of the Year, but... because those games are much better. Well, I mean, Cyberpunk isn't out, so hopefully it's actually good and doesn't get delayed again till like spring 2021.
You'll make whatever tool you need to save your uncle.
Something to scale the castle walls.
You dream it, Taka can.
No, the first game is good. Like, the first game's really good. I think the reason the second game ended up failing the way it did is because Neil Druckmann had more freedom to do what he wanted with the game than he did with the first game, so there was a lot of restrictions in the first game. So after hearing what he wanted to do with the first game, it's like, oh god, it sounds just terrible, really. It sounds fucking abysmal. I think he did like an interview or something like that where he like stated what he would have wanted to do with the first game if he had more control, and it sounds terrible. And I'm glad they didn't do that. Yeah, but also, yeah, I can't wait for The Last of Us 2 to not only win Game of the Year, but also beat all the competition. Yeah. I really do like this opening a lot, it's really cool. And then you actually control it as you come into this field here in the title crawl. Sucker Punch presents Ghost of Tsushima. I really do like that title crawl. That's how you do an intro to a game. I really do like it. See, look, yeah, you got like a beautiful... You got a beautiful field of white flowers to run around in. Really beautiful intro. Really like that. Yeah. Last of Us 2 broke new ground. It copied No More Heroes 2 Revenge Story while pretending it was the first game to ever have such a concept. Yeah, this is a tale. Complete tales to build your legend and acquire new resources and abilities. And then this is where you learn the assassination ability. As your legend grows, you'll learn powerful new techniques. And I'm sure we've already watched Kodami play Ghost of Tsushima, so... I mean, I wanted to get this game long before Konami started playing it anyways, because it was like one of my most anticipated games of the year, and it doesn't disappoint. It's a really good game. At least so far on where I am. Yeah, just ignore the fact that one of the Legacy of Kain games had almost the exact same concept, even down to playing the person who wanted their revenge, and was written by the woman Neil removed. You mean Amy Hennig? I mean, Amy Hennig is still one of the greatest storytellers that Naughty Dog ever had, but unfortunately I don't think she works there anymore, which is a damn shame. Really is. Yeah, it was Amy Hennig. She is a really she does really good with her stories, and I really do like that, but unfortunately, she doesn't work at Naughty Dog anymore, from my understanding. So, which is a shame because she's done really good work. So, she's done really good work for the company. So, that's what makes the games even playable in the first place.
I should have heard him coming. Let myself get distracted. These people saw Mongols marching prisoners upriver. They had a blacksmith with them.
Your brother?
Sounds like it. They were taking him to a camp near the Kaneda Inlet.
I know the place.
Did you find any samurai to free your uncle?
Not yet.
Nope.
I'm still searching.
I'm sure you'll find
And get on
someone
top
soon.
of generic white horse that I did not name Sora, because literally everyone I watch play this
Taka
game
can
names
help
their
you
horse
After
Sora.
we save him. Hard to
And
believe
no,
I
I'm
might
not
see
gonna
him
do
soon.
that.
He's lucky to have you.
You might disagree.
That's what siblings are for.
The last
What about
option
you?
I pick
Any
is
brothers
going
or
to be...
sisters?
Lord Shimura is my only family.
What will you do when he's free?
Take a breath.
See, look, the guiding
Then
wind.
I'll know
Oh
there's
yeah, and
hope
see?
for our island.
You feel that strongly?
I've watched him win victory against impossible odds. And after your brother is free, what then?
Honestly, I haven't had time to think about it.
Go back and get those supplies. Good horse. Yeah, the guiding wind is nice. Gives you a lot more freedom and exploration than a lot of games do, because, I mean, the main focal point of Ghost of Tsushima's map is exploration, so it's really nice to see what you get to explore around the world. I don't think it's going to be like Red Dead 2 levels of exploration, but it's still fun. Like, it's still fun to just wander around the map and come across random stuff, so...
You're riding well. How are your wounds?
Mostly healed. Your bandages did the trick.
You don't share much about
Oh yeah, I
how you
forgot,
feel.
you can speed up Because unlike Red Dead Redemption 2, where you have to like keep at one pace throughout the entire horse ride, you could actually dictate the pace that you want to ride, which is good. Like Red Dead 2 should have done that. Red Dead 2 really should have done what this game did. It's just something I don't like about Red Dead 2. I don't like the fact that you don't get to dictate the speed that you get to have a conversation with somebody on horseback. But with this game, you do get to do that. You get to go like full speed and still have a conversation with somebody. So that's really nice. I really like that. There are a lot of parallels that I'll probably end up making to Red Dead 2 at some point, because, I mean,
there has to be a way in. Let's look.
it's still a good game. Red Dead 2 is still a good game 2 years later, right? The online could use a lot of work, because the online is kinda eh. I don't know how much of the story you know, but does the horse give into depression in the swamp of sadness? I don't know. I don't think, because I think I just maybe got a little bit to Act 3. Like, I'm literally, like, right almost to Act 3. So.
We can look for a gap in the front wall. Slip inside.
So, like, I'm almost done the game. Because I just started Act 3, so.
They'll kill the prisoners. I've seen them do it. We have to go in quietly.
Like thieves.
What's wrong with that?
And I missed the part where you bond with the horse as a child and then jump to the future where you actually get to ride the horse, but only on Hyrule Field.
We live by a code of honor. And sometimes we die by it. Warriors like my father, who just wanted to give us a safer home.
Didn't your father die to some, like, scrungy bandits? Like, he doesn't seem like a very good warrior if he just died to a random bandit.
Never break our code.
Then bend it. To save my family. And what's left of yours.
When do you use the stance to point light to the next Colossus?
Let's get a closer look. See what we're up
It was kind of weird, though, because I think at some point I was playing Shadow of the Colossus, and then I just didn't want to fucking play that game. I really didn't. At some point, it's not that it's a bad game, it's just that I wasn't very interested in it after a while. I'll probably end up getting back into it if I can actually, you know, find space on my, on my minimal hardware to actually install the game in the first place. Yeah, also, yeah, Joel also does to a random bandit. Yeah. I was like, oh no, yeah, he got killed by a random bandit with a golf club. Just really stupid. There we go. Okay. I was supposed to go towards the damn fort. I don't know why I didn't realize that I had to do that sooner. Like, the mission was really there. Go to the camp. I'm just wandering around like a moron.
Someone had to. He hated when I stole.
Yeah.
It was that or starve. I didn't have a choice.
I didn't choose to be a samurai either. But going against my instincts, my code.
It's better than getting wiped out by the Mongols. I have to fight back.
Pretty much. So like I said, the game does force you at some points to play as a ghost, so it's gonna be really hard for people that just wanna play through the entirety of the game as a samurai, because the game does have a story to tell, which does involve you killing a lot of people as the ghost, so.
If they see us, they'll kill the prisoners.
Then we better stay quiet. And open their throats.
Yeah, we're just gonna casually stab this guy. Jesus. Man, you think you could have killed the guy faster? Think you could have killed the guy faster instead of letting him scream like that?
What do you think, Jim?
Maybe should have used the man
Yes,
bear
running
pig
at the
claw on Joel, then I would believe she
This
could
is
kill
when
him.
beast is most dangerous. Remain alert.
Yes, uncle.
Keep after
To be fair, that's probably why they made her absolutely ripped in a zombie apocalypse where you would probably have no gym, but whatever.
Bears lived here.
They don't.
Apparently they just
But the fighting
randomly
in
have
America
gyms
drove
throughout
zombies
a
away.
zombie apocalypse for some reason.
We should
I don't
feed
know
him to this
why.
bear as punishment.
But let's just not question it because fuck it. It's like, I don't know how you'd work out in a zombie apocalypse, but okay. I'm not
Yes,
gonna
Dumbledore.
question that logic.
Dying?
No.
Or at least have the time to work out during a zombie apocalypse. Ain't gonna question that logic.
Stay ready, Jin.
Yes, uncle. If it's still alive.
Yeah, have you
can I
seen the
take
part where the guy,
Prove you can
the
control
guy
your
people
emotions.
call Fat Geralt describes Abby as arms like his. Yeah, no, I haven't really been paying much attention to The Last of Us 2 over like the past few weeks or so, because I've kind of gotten sick of that game already. I just want to actually move on to games that I know I'm going to enjoy, like this one.
Still be alive.
And people wonder why The Last of Us, or why Ghost of Tsushima came out last. This is why.
This arrow should not have killed him.
Because this is the last console, this is the last PlayStation exclusive
There's a
of
gash in
the
his side.
generation,
Not from
so...
an arrow.
This is probably why they waited for Ghost of Tsushima to come out last.
that that's still in the back?
Control yourself. We are not criminals, like this man here. We are samurai.
He tried to kill you.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to work out in a zombie apocalypse. They only rush people en masse when the plot dictates it, and then they just vanish.
Teaching a samurai never acts out of anger or fear. And take his life. With honor.
Yeah. Did he just get his arm chopped off? Like, I just saw his arm laying on the ground there, so the guy must have
We face our
got his arm off. I wouldn't have been surprised if you just let him, or just left him there to bleed to death.
with courage and respect. This is what makes us samurai.
I really like these flashbacks. This game is really well done in its cutscenes and its lighting and coloring. It's really well done. Yeah, this cutscene has dismemberment, 10 out of 10. Yeah, this game does have dismemberment. You can, like, cut off, like, arms, and you can even cut off heads.
Jin,
But only for, like, a few select stuff. Like, you can, like, slaughter Mongol leaders, and you can, like, slice their head off. It's really fun, actually. But that's, like, way further into the game, so...
all your senses. Think and move like a thief.
Focus tearing. Press the touchpad to use focus tearing, revealing nearby enemy positions while slowing your movements. And then there's also a perk later in the game that you can get that increases your movement speed when using focus tearing, so... Yeah. Find Taka. Get shanked. Yeah, it took me nearly 200 hours, but I found out Persona 5 Royal has free DLC. I have a picture on my PS4 of Morgana as a snowman. I actually made my own theme, for my PlayStation. I actually made my own theme for my PlayStation based on the photo mode that I did in Ghost of Tsushima, so I have my own custom theme, so that I was working on, so yeah. Find Taka, get shanked. Those are some weird objectives. I'm gonna go get this guy over here, because I'm sure he would like to get shanked as well. I'm sure this guy... There you go. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. God, I really do like the kill animations in this game. Just like prevents me from actually wanting to upgrade my knife that I have, because when you upgrade the knife, I believe it actually changes the animations, because you're also increasing your stealth kill speed as well, so it actually shortens a lot of these animations into just a quick jab in the neck. That's really, really disgusting. Yeah, it's kind of sad that when I hear Taka, the first two things I think of are Naruto and Dragon Ball Z abridged. Do you have to upgrade the knife? No, you don't have to. You don't have to upgrade the knife, but I think it also does like more damage and stuff like that. So if we go into, I don't care about these. So like the Tonto or whatever, it has your assassinate enemies faster and assassinate enemies more quietly. So if you upgraded it, it goes through like all of these upgrade trees, and then when you eventually get the final upgrade, then yeah, you're gonna just get a quick jab in the neck, so... Yeah, challenge mode, don't upgrade the sword or the knife. I could actually probably try and do that, but again, I'm not very good at the combat in this game, so probably I'll need to upgrade those.
There, a prisoner.
Taka?
Let's find out. No, it's not Taka.
But yeah, you'll see those animations for quite a while. They'll go away after a bit, because, again, like I said, they'll just be a quick jab in the neck, and then your enemy's dead, so...
Let's get to the river. We'll be safe there.
I don't know why I'm sneaking. I was doing a run of Kingdom Hearts one where I played Proud Mode without changing any of my character's equipment.
Lord Shimura's been captured, and I could use some extra swords to free him. Are you looking for work?
God, I don't know what's making me procrastinate from Final Fantasy VII. I should get back into that game at some point, but... I mean, of course I have Ghost of Tsushima to deal with, so... I mean, quite honestly, to be brief, I actually really do. I like Ghost of Tsushima a lot.
This way.
Not to say I don't like Final Fantasy VII, but I kind of prefer playing Ghost of Tsushima over Final Fantasy VII, because RPGs, yeah, RPGs wear off on me quite a bit after a while, so...
You said they were moving the slaves. Where?
They mentioned Azamo Bay. And there was a blacksmith in the last group. Young man with a beard. From Yarikawa, maybe.
You'd better be right.
I hope you find the blacksmith.
Taka's alive in Osmo Bay.
The town is surrounded by walls. Rushing in without a plan will only put him in more danger.
Isn't that what you wanted to do before?
Find him. The sooner we rescue Taka, the sooner we save my uncle.
Jin. Taka will forge whatever tools you need as soon as he's free. But after that, we're leaving the island.
You've seen what the Mongols are doing here. Lord Shimura can stop them. Stay. Help us.
Yeah, how long until the next QT where you just mash square? I actually don't think there's many of those in this game.
My friend lives in Azamo Prefecture, on the border with Tsutsu.
I mean, we've seen Kodami play this up until, like, I believe, like, the middle of Act 2, I believe, is where he left off.
I did what I had to.
And I'm, like, right at Act 3, so... I just have to do, like, one more little tiny thing to get to Act 3, so...
Lord Shimura, you deserve better than this. Convince your people to stop resisting, and you can walk free.
Does Jin have an ability that lets him hear his sense so he can keep track of enemy dogs? No, he doesn't. That'd be cool though, but unfortunately no.
Your nephew is still alive. My men control the roads. They build war camps near your towns. They see everything, and they will find him.
I mean, at least this game doesn't try to make you feel super bad for killing them, so... Because, I mean, they're literally trained to kill you, so...
Just as you love your people.
They're not, like, common household dogs that you just slaughter for no reason.
You abandon your children.
Like a certain other game.
I won't make them your slaves.
Because these dogs are literally trained to kill you. They're not like in The Last of Us 2 where they're literally just common household dogs that you slaughter for no reason. Yeah, you've earned a technique point. Use it to learn new powerful techniques that will aid you, your fight against the Mongols. And then there's the perfect parry. So parry at the last possible second to perform a deadly counterattack, and it earns a moderate amount of resolve, which we should probably get to doing some of the side stuff, like as fast as we can. Come on, Nobu. Let's see. I could probably, let's see, just go back to Castle Canada. Wow, there's a lot on this map I haven't discovered, so... Well, I mean, I haven't discovered it because I literally just started the game, so... Let's go. Let's do some side stuff for a bit. Fox Den. Ooh, sweet. Let's go do that. Can earn ourselves some charm slots while we're at it. Follow the guiding wind to reach your tracked objective. Swipe up on the touchpad to gust the wind to show you the way. Okay, I already know that. Let's go see if we can get that that charm upgrade. Or we can get that close to charm upgrade or charm slot. So let's see. What do you want me to do? Ooh, shit. Oh man, how am I supposed to make that jump? Whatever. If I fail... Oh my god. Okay, let me try that again. I know where the shrine is, I just need to make sure I actually get there. Oh man, I have to go around this entire face cliff if I fail. That sucks. That's rough. That's really rough. To go around this entire face cliff if I fail. That sucks. And I don't even think okay, there we go. I was gonna, can you even make it up this? Oh, okay. There it is. That was... Oh no, never mind. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna use our resolve to heal that, so... when can you use the bat jet? I want you to roll as you land, but fail because the jump was too high, and then I'll click. Yeah, I think, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think Kadami did that at some point because he got the ability, and then he just decided to jump off the cliff, but the jump was too high, so he just died. Let's see. No! Fuck. Let's try that again. Oh my god. Am I seriously not gonna be able to make that jump? I better. Come on. Let's try once more. Let's try a couple more times. See if we can't get it. Huh. Maybe they want you to use... Ah, there we go. They wanted you to use that, so... There you go. And there's the fox. Does resolve restore over time, or do you have to get it back in battle? You have to get it back. You can get resolve by killing enemies and parrying and using other techniques during battle. You can't get resolve back without battling, so... Empty charm slot. We don't have any charms, so we might as well work towards that. There we go. And we got that. Let's go do a couple more side activities before I continue on with the main story. Oh yeah, I still have my marker. I just did that out of the way of a fox den, so, because there's a fox den. Yeah, is that a... Yeah, I used the static thrusters to make the jump. Is that a shortcut back out right next to the chest? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what this undiscovered location is. I actually really do like the way that this game lets you like mark your objectives, and doesn't like give you like a compass or like a map or anything. It just gives you that thing at the top of the screen, and you have to find your way using the guiding wind, which is really good. I actually really like that. Definitely a mechanic I like is the guiding wind. Because it gives you more freedom, and there's not like a bunch of shit that you have to worry about all over the screen, which is good. It actually lets you explore things, because obviously you still have to have a marker for stuff, right? But, I mean, how you do it is completely up to you. I don't think this game would really necessarily benefit from a mini-map. Yeah, have you played any Metroidvania type games? Yeah, if that was a shortcut, could you have used it to get back to the chest without making all the jumps? Probably, maybe, I don't know. I haven't really played that many Metroidvania games. At least not that I can remember. Don't really remember playing much of those. Yeah, most of the type of games that I like to play nowadays are like RPGs or like open world stuff like this game, so... Which is probably explaining why this probably explains why the majority of the games that I own on my console are like either RPGs or they're just like open world type games, like, you know, Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead 2, stuff like that. So yeah, I like how the wind is just like conveniently always blowing in the direction that Jin wants to go. I mean, it doesn't really have to make that much sense because it's a video game, but whatever. But yeah, this is definitely a really, really good game. Oh yeah, we're also, I was gonna say, are we also coming up on that field of flowers that we had to go through in the title crawl? Nah, this isn't the place. Oh, there's a smokestack over there. Let's see what that is. Yeah, The Last of Us 2 is an open game too. It leaves my wallet open to buying another game. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I ended up getting this game instead. I mean, I was gonna buy this game regardless of whether The Last of Us 2 was good or bad. I mean, it looks bad, but I was gonna buy Ghost of Tsushima event, like, I was gonna buy this game regardless of whether The Last of Us 2 was a success or a failure, and it was a failure, so. I mean, like I said, I'm not really surprised that The Last of Us 2 was as divisive as it was, but... No, you don't see me. You don't see me. Oh my god, they saw me. Should we just head to the mission objective? I think we should. I think that, yeah, this is where we get the half bow, so... Yeah. Whatever. And now I gotta head back in the direction of that camp that I was just in, so... Great job. It's great. I really do like this game a lot, so... You know, that's supposed... Yeah. Okay, I already read that comment. And your horse can't go in water. I forgot about that, so... We have to find a way across this lake for the horse to actually go across. That's another really dumb thing in this game, but whatever. Not that much of a deal, because there's usually always a way to cross a river or something like that with your horse, so... There's always a way to cross these things with your horse anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, how much you want to bet the people who didn't like the game just because it killed Joel also loved Red Dead Redemption, where the main character dies in the end? Yeah, and also Red Dead Redemption 2, where the main character dies in the end. And that game almost won Game of the Year, which I don't think that it really got robbed the Game of the Year in 2018. I think Red Dead Redemption 2 is definitely Game of the Year worthy material, but I also think God of War was definitely worthy of Game of the Year. So I think it was kind of a balance between that, but because I mean Red Dead 2, aside from not winning Game of the Year, still completely dusted, like pretty much completely destroyed the Game Awards when it first came out, because they got nominated for like 1,000 different awards. It was ridiculous. And the game was only out for like a month, and it won like 6 or like 7 different awards at the Game Awards. It's just ridiculous. But obviously, I think God of War won Game of the Year because I think the people obviously had more time with God of War to digest it down a little bit. Yeah, and Crisis Core, where the main character dies at the end, and I think Halo Reach, where the same thing happens. Do you know what happens if you swim super far out into the water? I haven't actually tried that yet. I'll probably end up trying that at some point, probably after I beat the game. That'll probably be the main thing that I'll do. I'll end up trying that after I beat the game. Hoichi Springs, I think that's what it was called. What was this location called, I think? Ah, no, I was still heading towards Hiyoshi Springs. I mean, I don't really need my horse anymore. But whatever. Hiyoshi Springs. Yeah, can you swim to the Isle of Armor? Okay, I don't know why I did that. I was like trying to use the guiding wind there, but whatever. I don't know why I did that. I accidentally pressed down on the touchpad, so... Can you swim to Insanity Beach?
You must be weary from battle.
Same. I really actually do like the way that this game does exploration. Doesn't have like a huge mini map or whatever all over the screen.
I thought he fell at Komoda.
Not everything marked with a question mark is actually on the map itself. Like, not every location that you'll find is on the map itself is a question mark, so it still leaves things open for exploration, which is really cool. Which I think more games should definitely do, and not games like Assassin's Creed where they just have every little thing marked on the map with a question mark.
Hardly spoke a word, but he'd always been a private man.
It's like at least leave some things on the map without a question mark. So it's basically like Red Dead 2, what Red Dead 2 did.
What stories? They say he sank a pirate ship with a single arrow. Not the ship, but he shot a pirate captain from the shore.
Yeah, it still feels weird to play a Sucker Punch game with fall damage. Yeah.
I hope not, my lord. Then you're safe from Ishikawa.
Yeah, it kind of is. A majority of Sucker Punch games don't have fall damage. I mean, just take a look at the entire Infamous franchise. I still can't believe it though, because like Sucker Punch opened up this generation with Infamous Second Son, and they ended it with Ghost of Tsushima, which are just like two completely different games on their own.
The sensei's dojo is up there on the cliff.
God, I gotta scratch my ears for a sec. Fuck. Bitch. There. Yeah, I think Ghost is the first Sucker Punch game to have fall damage. Really? Yeah, I see it. Oh, okay, I was supposed to do that. Okay.
One more question, my lord. May I ask why the sensei left his post as archery master to Clan Nagao? No one knows.
Yeah, pits in Sly and Water and Infamous 1 and 2 not included. Ah, okay. So yeah, I was gonna talk about the pits in Infamous 1 and 2. I was like, oh, okay, I guess those don't count. I mean, I kind of guessed that they wouldn't count, so. Yeah, I think he might be right. I think Ghost of Tsushima might be Sucker Punch's first game with fall damage.
Sensei Ishikawa's dojo.
I haven't played Rocket Robot on Wheels, but none of the Sly games or Infamous games have fall damage when actually landing on something. Yeah, I definitely think you're right. I think Ghost of Tsushima might be their first game with fall damage. Yeah.
Someone was wounded. Remove the arrow.
I do believe at some some point in this game, there is certain equipment in this game that does lead to you getting a trophy in reference to a Sly Cooper Easter egg. So there are some references to previous Sucker Punch games in here. So like obviously I kind of expected that, but because most game developers nowadays reference their old games in their new ones. So I kind of expected there to be some references to their old.
A humble home for a samurai.
Do you know of any Infamous or Sly references besides the trophy? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure you could probably look that up, but there is a trophy in this game where you where it's
Don't
called
move.
I think it's called Cooper
Sensei,
Clan
stop.
cosplay, where you have to gather like certain equipment and stuff like that and put it on, and you get the trophy, which is a reference to Sly
Survive
Cooper.
Komoda.
We could have used your bow.
I was on my way when bandits attacked me.
Yeah, Sucker Punches pretty much always reference their own
to
games,
return?
so it makes sense to continue the tradition. Yeah,
Samurai
it
are
does.
never caught by surprise.
Even if it doesn't make sense in a setting, I guess, like Ghost of Tsushima,
I'm
but
sorry about Lord Shimura. He was a good man.
He's alive. Taken captive by the Mongols.
Then there's hope.
That's why I've come. Help me save him.
I can't. My student is missing. A skilled archer.
I will help you look. Then you can both help me free Lord Shimura.
Try and keep up, Sakai.
yeah, this is where you get the half bow, I believe. So, the question earlier: is there archer, or is there range combat in this game? Yes, there are. You also get things like kunais, you get sticky bombs and stuff like that. So,
Who else made it out of Komoda?
No one knows.
Are there any
yeah,
others
I'm
who
sure
fight
they
back?
can sneak a
us?
raccoon bringing something
don't
to a
know yet.
turtle somewhere.
Find
Yeah.
out quickly. We can't free your uncle by ourselves.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure there's probably a bunch of hidden references to their previous games in here, so. Because, yeah, it is a Sucker Punch game, so obviously they do reference their other games
I
quite
can
a
help
lot,
track
so.
your student.
I need no help tracking Tomoe.
Tomoe. A woman. From what clan?
No clan. A peasant. But she can outshoot any samurai I know. Even you, Sakai.
But then again, like I
Last
said,
time I
most
saw you
AAA
was 10
studios
years
tend
ago.
to
You came to study
reference
with you.
their
You remember?
previous
I remember
works,
most of the
so
students I reject.
Instead
not
you
really
took this Tomoe as your
all
student.
that, I guess.
You showed promise. Tomoe is a prodigy.
Mongols!
Take them.
Oh no, I want to do the standoff. I wanted to do the standoff. Oh yeah, you can, like I said, you can, dismember in this game. Oh, also you get an ability later, where you get to, so like,
Fight like
felt like I
Tanuki.
love tapped him
They
there
fought
with
well
that.
enough at Komoda.
Even Tanuki can catch a tiger when it's sleeping.
Okay, yeah, Sucker Punch is even nice enough to reference Thieves in Time. Yeah.
Tomoe's trail picks up here. Come! The Mongols took Fort Nakayama. The patrol likely came from there.
That's close to the hot springs.
The town will be the next to fall.
Something happened here.
Ambush. Look around.
Rice and millet. Left uneaten.
The attack was sudden.
But yeah, it's just like, it just feels weird because it's like so different
No
from
one died.
some of the Sucker Punch games that I actually know that I honestly can't even believe that this game was even made by
Japanese
Sucker
quiver.
Punch.
Gift.
Because it's that good of a game. I really do like this game a lot, so. Yeah, I need to see if I can find a gif of an attacking Chrono Cross. It's probably one of the funniest ways I've seen a character kill enemies in a video game.
What end?
Interrogation. Torture. Worse.
They may be doing the same to Lord Shimura.
Fear is a weapon, Sakai. Do not let the Mongols use it against you.
Your student. Where would they take her?
Yeah.
Fort Nakayama. The fort is nearby. I should have fought at Komura with you.
Better you didn't. We lost enough there.
Why did the samurai fail?
The Mongols fought like animals.
Wrong answer.
I saw it with my own eyes.
An archer's aim relies not on eyes, but on body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah, it's good to see Sucker Punch has kept up their reputation for their games being at worst a 7 out of 10. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Infamous Second Son was fine. I enjoyed the game, but I wouldn't quite say. Yeah, it's probably. I would say that Infamous Second Son is probably like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 for me. So.
What's wrong?
This game, on the other hand, is like so far from what I've enjoyed is definitely like straight 10 out of 10. I love this game. It's really good.
And there's nothing more painful to me than a perfect bow ineptly used.
Then it's a good thing you're giving it to me.
Who said anything about giving? Prove you can shoot straight. I'll let you borrow it.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Try it out before we go into battle.
Because I suck ass with the bow in this game, so... Yeah, I suck. I suck ass at the bow. What? How did that not hit? That's dumb. What? Ah, okay, I was supposed to aim here first.
Now the
Dumbass.
one further down the road. On the left. Not bad. Let's see if you can hit the one furthest away.
Yeah, you gotta arch it a little
How does
bit.
it feel?
Like it was made for me.
It wasn't. So take
Yeah, the
it
lowest
away.
rating I've seen their games get is a 7 out of 10, which is the first game they ever made. It was also the first game on consoles to have as complex of a physics engine as it did.
A war
Yeah.
like this would have helped at Komoda.
Yeah, Sucker Punch makes really good games,
Victory is
so
won by warriors.
I'm not surprised that Ghost of Tsushima's getting as good reviews as it is, so... Because I think Famitsu actually gave this game a 10 out of 10. Like, they gave it a perfect score, and I think it's one of the... I think it's the third Western-developed game on Famitsu to get a 10 out of 10, a perfect score.
We'll get a better
So
look at
that
the
is actually a
defense
very
there.
good accomplishment, especially for this game. So, yeah. This game's definitely, so far for me, a 10 out of 10, so... Because I have really no major issues about this game, so...
I'll find a way in. Open the gate. Then we hit them.
You
It's
always
really
charge into
good.
battle with your hakama half-tied.
You have a better idea?
Patience, Sakai.
It's
The
definitely
Mongols will
going to
send
be
men
my
to
game
find
of the
the missing
year.
patrol. When they open the gates, we strike.
The longer we delay, the longer Tomoe remains in danger.
She can take care of herself. Survey the battlefield. What can we use to our advantage?
Yeah, it's just a shame. Yeah, it's a shame Ghost of Tsushima's cultural appropriation. Just ignore Japan's love of the game. Yeah, there's just a lot of like nitpicking and stupid things to say about Ghost of Tsushima. It's like we can't enjoy this game
We'll find out.
like at all because they're a map that apparently a lot of people are somewhat, I mean, it's Twitter. Like I said, Twitter gets offended about literally everything, but apparently there's a bunch of people on Twitter that are offended that this game was made by white people.
Skill.
Like, it's like one of the dumbest things to complain about. It's like,
Gates open.
who the hell cares who this game was made by?
Rain arrows on their heads.
Like, it's a good game. Like, we can't just see the fact that it's good.
Now we wait.
It's really stupid. But yeah, again, Twitter gets offended by everything, so... Like, and I mean, that's no exaggeration. They get offended over literally everything. Yeah, we ambush the Mongol patrol. Yeah, horse doesn't tank a mine. 1 out of 10. Yeah, isn't there at least one Asian who worked at Sucker Punch who was the namesake of one of the slides? Ah. There you go. And the horse is dead. I'm sorry. Get out of the way, Ishikawa. Oh no, I need to arch it. There you go. There you go. And we're gonna arch it. There you go. Wow, I'm actually a better shot than I thought I was. Especially compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, where it feels like every single time you need to use auto lock because the game is so goddamn clunky. Come on. Let's arch it better. There we go.
Not bad, Sakai.
There are more inside.
Not for long.
God, I hate it. Yeah, I mean, there's no forced animal deaths. That horse was weak. Ellie's had to get headshot after being exploded to die. Yeah, weak horse. 0 out of 10. I mean, yeah, like I said, I was gonna play this game. I was gonna buy and play this game well before The Last of Us 2 leaked and everyone... I was gonna buy this game regardless of whether The Last of Us 2 succeeded or failed. And based on its reviews, it definitely failed. There you go. Ow! Okay. Well, you're busy fighting this guy with the spear. I'm going to, And there we go. Kill or observe more leaders to unlock the water stance, which is good against sword or people with shields. Not brutes though, because brutes can suck a dick, but... I mean, you get the moon stance later, so... it's not really that bad. Come on, buddy. Ah, okay. Ishikawa got him. What? Okay, I got him. Man, the brutes in this game suck. Oh my god. Okay, we need to heal. Resolve is good. Yeah. Yeah, that horse was on Skyrim easy mode. I saw a goat kill a vampire in Skyrim once. I don't think The Last of Us 2 failed. It has a 94 on Metacritic and no other rating that says otherwise. Yeah. I was like, yeah, just forget about the, you know, approval rating of the people that actually played the game. Or the people that actually played the first game. Yeah, just forget about those guys. Their opinions don't matter. I don't even know how you would even get up there, like, cause I suck at archery in this game, so... Oh sweet, there's a convenient ladder. Convenient ladder is convenience. Yeah, I just backstabbed and murdered him, so... whatever. Convenient ladder is convenient, I guess.
Slain prisoners.
Tied up. Killed with arrows.
Tomoe. Wait, this pendant belongs to her. Search the fort!
Yeah, I cried a little bit at one point where I waited. While I waited for the game to download, it was stunning and brave.
These Those arrows are Japanese.
They're Tomoe's arrows.
Yeah, I mean, the latter would probably explain how they got to the roofs.
And that curve of the eagle
Yeah.
feathers.
So the Mongols took her weapons.
The shots are tightly clustered. No Mongol shoots Japanese arrows with such skill.
Huh. Then they allowed her to use a bow.
Yeah. Sometimes, for some reason, how these people get up onto the roofs when there's, like, no ladders is just astounding. But then again, I get onto roofs with no ladders, so... What? Where was I going again? Oh, no, I was looking at this.
Someone's personal quarters.
A woman's kimono.
Yeah, quick absorb the fire.
Why?
Yeah, I don't think this is infamous. I mean, I could try, but... I could try, let's see. We go press the touchpad next to the fire. Although, you know, this is, like, it is a sucker punch game, obviously we're gonna have to use the touchpad quite a bit, because it seems like they really want a use of the touchpad a lot in the console generation for the PS4, so seems like they really want to make use of the touchpad. So I mean, they did it in Infamous Second Son, so
Your name is mentioned.
She was teaching.
still the controls for the motion that you have to do when you have to like spray, like when you do like graffiti and stuff like that, the fucking control is abysmal. It sucks. It's bad. Go with Sensei Ishikawa. Yeah, at least Sucker Punch actually did something with the touchpad. Yes! Yes, that's what I'm happy about. At least Sucker Punch games at least try to make use of the touchpad. That's the one thing I like, because not a whole lot of games make use of the touchpad, except, you know, maybe like Red Dead 2 did it, but they really only did it so that they could put in first person. That's really the only reason Rockstar used the touchpad in Red Dead 2.
But they set her free. Gave her armor and a bow.
Just so they could implement first person.
And the others.
Although it probably could have been relegated to like literally any other button.
And they recruited her.
Please. It hurts.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of... Because, I mean, the D-pad on the N64 was kind of trash, but...
What are you hiding? Sensei! I demand an answer.
She attacked me. Not bandits. Tomoe.
Why?